Hello everyone, I hope you are all in a good condition. My name is Bastian Kenji Budi, and today I'm going to talk about the effect of fuel subsidy removal on small enterprises. Imagine a small business struggling to survive, suddenly forcing a towering operational cost due to fuel subsidy removal. How does it impact their financial health and also force them to rethink their survival game plan? This removal of fuel subsidies poses a relentless threat to small enterprises' financial health and survival, potentially leading to broad economic vulnerability. The direct removal can trigger a domino effect, potentially forcing many of small business to downsize, lay off employees, or even shut down entirely. Furthermore, the immediate consequences for these small enterprises is a reduction in profit as they struggle to absorb the higher operational expenses. The spike in transportation and logistic cost is also alarming. A typical small courier service might spike the delivery costs by 30% or even 50%, while small manufacturer reliant on trucking for raw material deliveries could face a similar escalation. The community impact is equally devastating. With this much burden, small enterprises will be forced to cut employment, leaving them unemployed. This will also add more burden for the government, because the reason they support small enterprises in the first place is because they can absorb and also create job opportunities for the community. In conclusion, the unintended consequences of fuel subsidy removal poses a clear threat to the small business sector. These enterprises, the backbone of local economics, are now faced with the impossible choice of passing on the increased cost of delivery, cutting jobs, or even shut down entirely. In my opinion, policymakers must acknowledge small enterprises' extreme realities and implement supportive measures to ensure their survival and continued contribution to the country's economic growth and development. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.
Hello lecturers and friends, I'm Alda Salsabila from CH class. Today, I would like to discuss an interesting and highly relevant topic, namely, does the removal of the subsidies threaten the sustainability of small business in Indonesia? We all know that fuel subsidies have been a way for the government to reduce the cost of living while supporting the small business sector. But when the subsidies are removed, the big question arises: how will they affect small business, which are often in the most vulnerable position? Well, in my essay, I try to explore this further, and my conclusion is that the removal of fuel subsidies does have a significant negative impact on small business. Let me explain a few key points that support my argument. First, fuel subsidies are not just about low prices, but also about stabilizing operation costs. For small business, this subsidy helps them reduce production, distribution, and transportation costs. For example, small traders who deliver goods every day rely heavily on affordable fuel prices. With the subsidy, they can keep their products competitively priced and attractive in market. However, when the subsidy is removed, their production costs increase immediately. As a result, they have to raise the price of their products, which make it difficult for them to compete with larger businesses. Apart from the direct impact on operational costs, there is also a serious domino effect. An increase in fuel prices usually triggers inflation. Prices of other goods and services go up. When this happens, people tend to reduce spending, especially on items that are considered less urgent. For small business that rely heavily on daily consumer, this is a big problem. Where, for example, small food stall may lose customer as people switch to home-cooked meals to save money. And another thing to consider is the long-term impact. Without subsidies, the cost that small business incur for operation increase. As a result, it is difficult for them to invest in business development, such as buying new equipment, improving product quality, or even just surviving at this first competition. Without adequate support, small business can get stuck in a difficult cycle, with some even forced out of business. So, from the above, you can conclude that the removal of the subsidies does have a considerable impact on small business. Although this policy aims to improve the country's financial condition, its negative impacts should not be ignored. Small business, which are the backbone of Indonesia's economy, are the most affected. In closing, I would like to emphasize that policies such as the removal of the subsidies must be balanced with supporting measures. The government needs to provide real solutions such as training programs, other subsidies that are better target or easier access to capital so that small business can survive. That's enough from me. Thank you for your attention, friends and lecturers. See you soon.
Hi everyone, my name is Davina Fauzi. I'm from English class CH. On this occasion, I will present about the argumentative essay that I have made before. My argumentative essay title is The argumentative essay shows my disagreement with the government fuel subsidy removal policy. So in the first paragraph, I try to explain how small business have an important role to the economy in Indonesia. Therefore, it is important for the government to support it, and one of them is by providing fuel subsidies. Next, in the second paragraph, I explain what if the fuel subsidy is removed and what impact it could have on small business. So in paragraph 2 and 3, I explain what would happen if the fuel subsidy is removed, starting from increasing total operational costs to decreasing market demand, which will be very detrimental to small business. And in paragraph 4, I emphasize that it can be seen from the things that I have described before. So the elimination of the fuel subsidy policy will be very detrimental to small business without exception. So these are the important points that I cover regarding the argumentative side that I have made before. Thanks for listening. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, my name is Dini Eva Jarani from class CH, and today I will discuss my essay on the topic full subsidy cuts and small business survival, why the Indonesian government needs a policy revision. Now, why is this topic interesting? Because this policy really touches the life of many people, especially small and micro businesses. So here's the situation. The government decided to remove fuel subsidies because 17% of the subsidy was enjoyed by wealthy groups who actually don't need it. This policy has good intention, but its effect is actually putting pressure on a small community. Small and micro businesses, which are highly dependent on cheap fuel, are now facing a heavy burden. Production and distribution costs have increased. Well, they can just raise product prices. As a result, their profits are declining and many are even at risk of shutting down. In place of the subsidies, the government has provided BLT or direct cash assistance of 150 rupiah per month for 4 months. It is hoped that this BLT can help ease the burden on the community so that small business owners can maintain and develop their businesses amidst increasing costs. However, in my opinion, this BLT is is not enough. The amount is small and only provides a temporary solution. I believe the government needs to adopt more strategic and sustainable policies, such as more targeted energy subsidies or incentive for micro businesses to help them survive. Yeah, thank you for your attention, friends. I hope this discussion is helpful and provides insight into how government policies affect small business owners. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.